A union in the country defied a court ban and proceeded with a general strike on Wednesday, protesting against hefty hikes in fuel prices. Now, many businesses and government offices, however, did open for business as usual. The government does hope that lifting costly fuel subsidies will help to alleviate the worst economic crisis in decades in Africa's biggest economy. Now, the move, however, did send fuel pump prices up by as much as 67%. A wave of strikes ensued. The last time Nigeria tried to do the exact same thing in 2012, the authorities back then eventually blinked and reinstated some of the subsidies. This time, though, the Nigerian Industrial Court blocked industrial action due to the risk of civil disorder. Some 300 union activists protested in the commercial capital of Lagos, where banks and many shops did remain wide open for business. Right, let's get to the latest details on this story. Deji Badmus is live in Lagos. He's got more data on this story. Deji, what's the Nigerian Labour Congress's reason for defying court orders not to go on strike?
Well, Brahma, basically what the Labour leaders said was that they were actually not served. As a matter of fact, the president of the Nigerian Labour Congress last night, when he was asked why the Labour Union was insisting on going on the strike after the National Industrial Court had actually given that order, he basically said that the NLC was not aware of the court order, that they had not been served. But then, Brahma, there is a precedent to this. I mean, I can't remember the last time the unions or even the government even obeyed an order now from that court. In 2012, there was a similar order from the court asking the NLC not to embark on the strike action it did embark on then to protest the increase in the price of petrol. I mean, the removal of subsidy under former President Goodluck Jonathan. Of course, the unions defied the court order then and still went on strike. So it's actually not surprising at all that the unions are defying the court order and they're going on strike. But basically what they're saying at the moment is that they were never served the court order and that they were not aware that the court even made such an order, Rama.
Indeed. Let's focus on this business of jet fuel. We understand there's a problem in getting supply to airlines in the main airports in Abuja and in Lagos. What's the latest on that?
Well, the situation is still bad. I mean, we're having several cancellation of flights. We're getting flight delays and all of that. So there's still scarcity of aviation fuel. And so far, there's nothing has been forthcoming from the NNPC or even from those who supply. Basically, what we understand is that, you know, most of these airlines or most of the operators now, I'm talking about oil marketers now, have just not been able to raise enough foreign exchange, raise enough dollars now to import fuel. You know, quite a lot of tankers, we're told, are on the seas, and marketers are running up and down to raise the needed forex now to buy, you know, this fuel. And that's basically the reason why we have this scarcity in the aviation industry. That's the reason why the aviation fuel is not available. So not until the importers are able to raise the forex to bring in the fuel, then we might continue to have this situation. As a matter of fact, people have said if something is not done very quickly, the situation might get worse. We might have a situation where, you know, basically say 80% of the airlines may just have to ground their operations as a result of that, the scarcity of aviation fuel.
Indeed, quite disturbing news coming out of Nigeria there. Thank you very much for that. That's Deji Badmus live, of course, in Lagos. We'll keep tabs on that story for you and bring you the latest developments on CCTV.